But I mean, again, he doesn't know who Gabriel is, right? Because he didn't come from an Abrahamic faith. The people of Mecca were pagan.
Quran is mentioned, if this book was from other than God, they would have found in it many contradictions.
If a book is without contradictions, that has no bearing on whether it comes from God or not. I've had phone books that are inerrant, but I certainly don't think God gave them.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset, that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified and that he really was dead and buried. He thought that he was a son of God in the sense that he was specially chosen by God. I think Jesus really did think he was going to be the Messiah, the future king of Israel. I mean, that is, after all, why they crucified him.
So a woman, she have to wear hijab according to Muslim today, which is not in the Quran, by the way. You see, the Quran says, if we go to the Quran, you see the Quran order the Muslim women to cover their breast, which is very funny. He just ordered them to give their breast. So now we have to cover our breast, but we have to give them our breast. Chapter 24, verse number 31, it says that women, they should lower their gaze. And they have to put something over their breast. That's all. There's no hijab. There's no burqa. There's none of this. The hijab was an order from the caliphate to recognize who is the female slave and who is not. This is why there is a story of a female slave. She wore hijab. Umar ibn al-Khattab, he did beat her because she dressed hijab. And he said to her, are you trying to dress like a free woman? You see, the Muslim, they say to you, Islam is against slavery. So this poor woman now, she don't want to enter a place. She is serving those men who they are hungry to rape her. She cover herself, you know, seeking maybe they will not look at me as sexual way. They will not jump on me. Omar, he started beating her. He hit her in her head. And he said to her, are you trying to make yourself equal to a free woman? In the time of Muhammad and after that, the Muslims, they have 100 times more women who they are slaves from women who they are free. This is the truth. Let me see if I can find this hadith. Well, I cannot find it in English, but we can find it in Arabic. And we can use Google translation. And this hadith is sahih. So this is a Muslim here in a Muslim website asking how accurate this hadith is. The answer, it's very accurate. It is sahih. He did beat her. And he told her, are you trying to dress like a free woman? A slave woman, she cannot wear hijab. So they ordered the Muslim women to wear hijab. And actually, you know what? I can find you even a sheikh explaining it. So the Muslim cannot lie and say this is not true. So this is the sheikh here, Ahmad al-Qabaiji. And he is sitting in the mosque and they are asking him a question about the hijab. He said hijab is not in the Quran. The Quran says a woman, she have to cover her breast, chest, The hijab was an order from the caliphate, so they can discriminate, they can differentiate who is a free woman and who is a slave woman, because you know the slaves were way more in number than the free one. Too bad they don't have like a translation for the video, so you can read it yourself in English.
يدنين عليهن من جلابيبهن ذلك أدنى أن يعرفن فلا يؤذين. العلة موجودة، هذا الحكم منصوص العلة. كان راجع التفاسير.
Actually, and he said to you, even the Quran mention why women, the Muslim women, they have to dress differently, so the Muslim men, the Muslim will not rape them. They will not hurt them. Because Muslims, they have license to rape other women. If you go in the Quran here, this verse is say even why Muslims women, they have to dress differently, so the Muslim men will not target them, and they will target only non-Muslims. Chapter 33, verse number 59. And this is additional proof that Muhammad is a very filthy satanic man. Look what it says here. So, O Prophet, tell your wives and your daughters and the women and of believers to draw their cloaks, their their clothes down over their body, and then it says here, so that they will be better, that they should be known as free, respectable women. Do you see the proof? Did you see the proof? So what Muslim men they do, they force women who they are not free to dress like hookers. They cannot dress in a modesty. They are sex slaves. Muslim women, they never been ordered to have hijab, but their clothes, their dress code is different, so only just to be recognized from women who they are allowed to rape, so they will not be heard. Actually, here you see it says, so as not to be annoyed. What do you mean annoyed? Change the translator just to show you how this religion is evil. It doesn't say annoyed. They will not get hurt. I will change the translator. Very evil satanic cult. So the reason for the hijab, or sorry, for the Muslim code dress, so Muslim men, they can be pervert with only non-Muslim women. So when they see a Muslim woman, they knew her from her clothes, so they leave alone, and they will go after a woman she is not a believer. This is the chapter 33, verse number 59. And actually here even translation is false. It says you will be hurt, they will be raped. Look at the translation here. So they will be recognized and not molested. Did you see it? People will learn the truth about the hijab and the clothing of Muslim women, not because they are modest, because Islam is against modesty, because Muslim men, they are encouraged to rape non-Muslim women. So the whole purpose is just to recognize them and not molested. By who? By Muslim men. So a Muslim woman, she walk in the street, now she is wearing those clothes, so the Muslim, they will know she is not to touch. Another woman, she is, she is a Christian, she is a Jew, she is a Hindu, she is a Buddha, she is an atheist. We touch her ass, we grab her, we rape her. Actually, even the word molested is not accurate, because other is not just molesting. It is just to hurt somebody physically. And this is additional proof that Muhammad is the last one who can teach morality. And the funny is, the verse after it is speaking about what? Speaking about the hypocrite. I mean, do you see this satanic cult? Who is the hypocrite? The man who is teaching his men, if you see a woman, she is not a Muslim, you molest her, you rape her, you touch her, you give her a finger, you lift up her skirt. Yet he claimed that he is coming to this earth to teach ethic. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me right now. Call me. Call me now. Call me now. Go to heaven right now.